Bonjour à tous et à toutes, c'est jack2 pour un nouveau épisode de L.A Noire. L.A Noire 6. Bon, on aura un invité surprise durant un épisode. On aura quelqu'un. Et ben voilà, c'était la nouvelle. Et aussi, voici la voiture. J'ai eu le temps de la poser un peu. En fait, c'est parce que je suis tombé plusieurs fois. Voilà. On a eu un bug parce que normalement c'était l'épisode 6, mais il y a eu un bug et voilà quoi. Donc du coup, on y va à pied en voiture. Écran noir et toujours bon signe.
Phelps, Traffic Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see. You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique was a pretty decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the side of the escarpment. Her story is that a movie producer doped her and her friend and sent the car over the cliff.
Was anyone hurt?
Driver's beat up. Not too bad considering. If she hadn't hit that billboard, she'd be scraping both of them off the pavement. Passengers are Jessica Hamilton. She's just a kid. She's pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. You're taking her to central receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. Cuts rough.
Ok.
This ain't the red carpet, so get out of my lane.
If you're looking for the coroner, he's down by the crash site.
Oh bah merci. Je sais pas.
Mr. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with something like that.
Can you tell us what happened here?
S'en fout quoi.
You're kind of cute for a cop.
J'ai
Maybe
pas
a
le
bit on
temps.
the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of beasts
You? I don't like. Keep out of this.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Mrs. McAfee. The officer says that you claimed that you were drugged. But who did this to you?
That rat slipped us a Mickey Finn. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's a serious offense to withhold information from the police
Absolutely.
during a criminal investigation, madam.
I told you to call me June. You're making me feel like an old lady. And don't bother your handsome head about this. My husband will settle the score with Mark Bishop.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
I want to know what happened between you two that made him want to commit a double murder.
Bishop offered me a part in his picture. Then he withdrew it. Fact is, we had a deal. Pressed him on it. This is where I end up.
C'est bien. 2 sur 2. Cool.
This is a big scene, folks. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
Oh la voiture. On dirait une coccinelle maintenant.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. There, laid out on the trunk. But that isn't even the best part.
Ok.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Juste ça.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the salt
Des fois.
damage.
Non, ils sont sérieux.
Torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for seeing if I
Une
can find
carge musique, ça. Théa. Lève-toi les mains après. Bon, d'accord.
She's a long way from home.
Full. Full sa life. 19 California. Bon, voilà. T'as rien, toi?
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, the head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him, Horatio. Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
What's it made from?
Plaster of Paris would be my first guess. Then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
Donc ça tenait. Enfin, moi j'ai cru que c'était un morceau de brique qui tenait l'accélération. Et ben non, c'est une petite tête. Pourquoi j'entends une ambulance? Policier de cette année. Bon allez, alors vous demandez autre question. J'ai laissé mon klaxon ou quoi? Non, j'ai abandonné la voiture. Bonjour.
What can you tell us about the passenger in the car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies.
Souris pendant que tu parles à un officier. Un interview, je sais pas, un inspecteur de crime.
I can say how old Jessica is. Old enough, sweetheart, as the saying goes.
We found a shrunken head that was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
Mrs. McCaffrey, I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm going to be okay. These guys can take me home after. My lawyer and I have talked to the news house.
Mrs. McCaffrey, you are still under the influence of narcotics, and you're likely to go into shock once the drugs wear off.
And I thought you were a heel. It's nice of you to be concerned.
I think we're good here.
Drogué, voilà. J'ai dit ce que j'en pensais. Bon, moi je vais à la voiture, ça c'est qu'elle est un peu abîmée. Et bim, la dernière fois que je suis dedans. Ah oui, pour ceux. C'est comme ça que je pars. Je crois que Drake il sera sûrement dans L.A Noire épisode 7 que j'ai tourné. Pourquoi pas demain ou voire mercredi. Je peux seulement les tourner mercredi ou un week-end. Ou des fois les vendredis, mais c'est plutôt mode le jour relax en quelque sorte. Je peux pas aller plus loin ça.
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind me, Detective.
You can't lie. No.
Feeling better since this morning, Jessica?
I need my lawyer.
My head still feels swimming.
Where is the telephone?
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
You're holding out on me, Jessica.
Please, I want my doctor. I'm not sure I can answer any more questions right now.
You need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, and tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
Jessica, if you don't want me to call your father, you better tell me what happened.
Please, please don't call Daddy. Why are you being so horrible to me? Can't you see what I've been through?
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is the big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Pourquoi il...
What do you know about Bishop?
He makes movies. I had to do a screen test. That's when you say some lines in front of the camera with the lights turned on.
C'est pas juste.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
Someone tried to kill you, Jessica. You get it? Forget about being in movies. It's time to act like a grown-up.
I had to wear a robe and lay down on a stone. There were lights, camera. It's not my fault. I'm not a bad girl. Why are you trying to hurt me?
You should think about going home, Jessica. You're getting mixed up with people who will treat you like last week's trash.
Are you crazy? I can't go home. I want to be a star.
Pourquoi j'ai eu zéro
The
question?
tale of this town, Cole. Lambs are so willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that? Must be her lawyer. Certainly expedited her release. I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry? We should follow her. There she goes. Come on.
Ouais, mais l'épisode 10 ça va être tranquille, hein. Ça va être la moitié parce que j'ai des problèmes avec le filmage. J'ai jamais eu le temps de dire bye bye, par exemple.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery. That's it, we're spotted. Back off. Hey, back off. Get in there and see what she's up to.
No, I don't want him taught unless I know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it. You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls. Be very clear about this. You get this done, or I leave. Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 8 Elizabeth.
Encore lui.
Sure, I caught the film.
what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed his way. I've got an address. We'll...
Ah, c'est pas le plus. Oh, mais c'est loin. En plus, j'ai pas beaucoup. Tiens, c'est la dernière action.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
He's got any sense. He'll be as far away from home as possible.
If he had any sense, he wouldn't have tried bumping off guy in the town who's life in the first place. Or he'd done the job properly. The captain will break a fella's legs just from looking at his place.
What did you make of the kid? You believe her story?
I think she was doped out of her tiny mind and given the casting couch. That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
So if Ballard was doing someone a favor, why did they try to kill her?
Pourquoi dit-il qu'il voulait la tuer? Qu'il voulait pas la tuer? Enfin, c'est vrai que c'est eux. Non, pensez. Oh, la plus belle, c'est la 3, c'est pas cool. Ah, mais pourquoi ils prennent quoi? Mais.
Got it. Get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Ah oui, je me rappelle. Ça, c'est Marc Belge dans ma tête. Go, 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 go. Inspecteur.
You cops? I tried to stop them. It's room 803, left out of the elevator.
Tea time.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of
Oh là là. Oui, alors. Ouais, ton frère, comment il va-t-il? Eh bah, il va bien. Voici, mec. Tea time. Lol. En plus, c'est un peu.
Give it up, LAPD.
Bon, je crois déjà.
Tangled with friends, friends. Really want to dance?
Ça fait 2 minutes qu'on l'a attaqué. J'ai mon retard d'attaque. Mais c'est vrai qu'il y a pas. Voilà, t'es mort. Ah. J'ai l'impression que vendredi il est à terre. Même pas. Bon allez, hop. Bon, pourquoi on s'arrêterait pas ici? Vu que j'ai vu saving. Bon, salut à tous, c'était jack2 tout seul. Bah voilà. À la prochaine sur épisode 7, peut-être avec l'invité surprise. Ciao, bye bye.